Like some all first verse shit.
Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild.
Shout out to Damn I'm Wild.
Fat Boy, what's going on?
Shout out to Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild, man. Shout out to you, brother.
Shout out to Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild.
Check out Damn I'm Wild.
Man, Fat Boy, cook up.
Man, Fat Boy say, I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same.
Tay-Rock and Surf is... I mean, I don't really have to explain. I don't, about as far as like the magnitude of having two people that's already solidified as vets, possibly legends, that's still doing it. And that's a force right now and why not, join it. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, I'm new, most of the stuff I've been doing it on my own. So I want to get my feet wet. I want to be able to, toe up with a couple niggas and show them that, that you're not just adding somebody who's just gonna just jump in and just say, okay, help me or whatever. I want to at least show them that I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I had dreams about getting dough, going to the rack like I breezed off a pick and roll. I'ma get crazy for the green, cause I'm about that, I'm sick. I snap for the cheese like a mousetrap. Facts. Get chips so I never have to hit zero. No, or get a brick like Craig when he hit Debo. I'm in the future and I'm thinking about the cash. I'm LeBron on a break, I ain't thinking about the past. Look, they used to say more money, more problems. Now the girls love it, more money, more condoms. No attention for the non-ballers. I know she thirsty for a player cause the jump shot all water. Money said I had a stand problem, and broke niggas talk loud, so it's good I got a hand problem. But as fly as I am, you never make it there. Niggas can't walk in my shoes, they never made it there.
Could tell from my Diddy box, city block that I grew up on. Ice grills type ill to get they bully on. It's the butterscotch.
You can call me Fat Boy, man. AKA, I'm not in the NBA, but I am the two guard. AKA, I might not be the man, but I'm right next to two guards. Shout out to you, and you. Don't adjust your volume, my nigga. The accent is just fucked up. I'm from Baltimore. You should already know. Let's just start the show. I'm very excited to give you this blog right here because I'm pretty sure y'all gonna fuck with this one. Y'all gonna really love this one right here. I decided to do something a little different. And I'm going to attack this first round because I feel like there's little gems in here that people may not have noticed. And I want to speak to quite a bit of it. Just the maybe that first half of that round. So URL got it set up the way niggas is blocked from recording the rounds and shit like that. I found a little loophole around that shit and I made it work as best I possibly could. So at some point I'm going to cut from everything that I'm saying and I'm going to just start breaking down the round, that first round from Jerry Wess. So let me start with some things here. I got a whole bunch of things I want to say. I want to try to get to a lot of it without making this a 40-minute blog and shit. Let's start with this. I'm disappointed in the fact that all year long we haven't been exposed to this level of talent from Jerry Wess. Not from the standpoint of Jerry Wess not performing like this. I'm talking about URL not booking him for way more battles than the ones we got this year. Jerry Wess really put on a fucking show in this battle. Unfortunately for Glue, you ran into a goddamn buzzsaw. He tried to take you out of the fucking game completely, my nigga. And this was a masterpiece. This was a fucking masterpiece from start to finish. So let's start here. Salute to Uncle Smack for being able to stand in the lion's den in a situation like this. He stood in front of the fire that Jerry Wess had to deliver, right? But beyond that, if you're paying attention, if you're listening, he had to stand in front of 2 rounds coming at him. Glue Easy took the same approach in his first round. He also had some shit to say to Smack. Both of these niggas feel like they've been sitting on the shelf and haven't gotten the looks that they feel like they deserve. And we're going to speak to all of that. The difference is this. Glue Easy has had some opportunities. You got to stand in front of Suge, JC, Av, Geechee Gotti, and he's done well, but then you had ones where you just didn't look good at all. And it backfired on you, taking those big names. I won't say he wasn't ready. I'll say that in those battles, you just didn't do a good job if you glue easy. So the difference is, for Jerry Wess, he hasn't necessarily gotten those same looks. And as a battle rap fan, now I'm watching this and I'm going, damn, I wish Jerry did get those fucking looks, because look at the type of performance he's capable of putting on. Jerry is now the new king of the props. Who's better at the props and shit than Jerry Wess right now? The nigga was jumping in crowds and shit like that before, but now, shit, all that shit he had going on in the background in that second, oh my God, like he was rocking the fucking room with all of this shit. But let's not lose track. I'm still on the same point. He stood in front of 2 rounds, one from Jerry and one from Glue, but he's standing in a room full of battle rappers. While everybody in this room full of battle rappers who know where he coming from, they fucking agree. They acknowledge the fact that this nigga is not lying. Everything this nigga Jerry Wess in this first round is saying to smack, all the battle rappers in the room is acknowledging. I don't want to make this about Geechee Gotti, but him being fast-tracked in his career because of who he is, he has to be looking at this away like, damn, all these niggas around me and I got pushed way out in the front ahead of these niggas. And yes, it's due to hard work and shit like that, but it's gotta be a little like, damn, I'm looking back at all these niggas like, damn, all these niggas really have been working hard, and maybe they haven't had the success that I've had, but these niggas been putting in their work too. They deserve some shots, they deserve some looks, and it's a lot of what Jerry was saying that was 100% true. This is my little hot take, if you will, though. I know this ain't on topic, but it's my little hot take. Jerry is in a position to make a run at Champion of the Year next year. And I know niggas gonna say, oh, fat boy, you jumping the gun. Hear me out. Let me break down my little theory, and I might be wrong. Here's my theory, though. Number one, you have to be in demand. When O-Red came back, he was in demand. When Geechee Gotti got hot, he was in demand. That's one thing. Number two, you have to be able to reach a certain level of names during your run. O-Red, he got Show Off, he got Av, he got a Big K, if I'm not mistaken. He had a nice list of names to come back to run into on his run at Champion of the Year. Look at Geechee Gotti. He got fast-tracked into all these names, JC and all these other niggas when he got hot and made a name for himself. Suge, if I'm not mistaken. He was able to make a name for himself beating or competing at a high level and not losing clearly to the biggest of names. Look at this year, again, for Geechee Gotti. Same thing. He still has a large list of names that are considered good names and good competition. He was able to build another strong resume. Hell, look at Danny Myers this year. He was able to run in the Hollow. He ran into a hot Mac Myron. He ran into Disaster. And so now you got Jerry Wess, who is now going to be in demand after a performance like this. The fans are going to ask for him. You have to book him, and you already have Smack saying, yo, we're going to lock him in with DNA. So he's in now. The steps have been taken. You know what I'm saying? The storyline is set. It's up to Jerry Wess to make a name for himself off his next opponent and continue to run. The hotter you are, the bigger the names will get, and the more chances you have at winning Champion of the Year. All right, that's my little hot take. So, let's get back to this. Jerry Wess allowed his talent to shine through at an optimum level, bruh. And having a chance to sit gave him some time to really look at a lot that was going on around him and to put together a round like this. This round, to me, is performance of the year. Well, this battle, should I say, for Jerry Wess is performance of the year. I really hope that the battle rappers, because we've seen Glue Easy do this before. We've seen Rada in the same battle do this. We've seen other battle rappers, B-Dot. We've seen motherfuckers take shots at the URL and Smack in particular, right? I hope that this does not spark a trend where now everybody feel like if I make a run at Smack or if I say the right things, then it's going to catapult me into getting certain battles. It's not going to work. The fans, you might write a decent round, but it's not going to be what Jerry did. Jerry took the approach of breaking down the business side, the personal side, just speaking for himself, and he gave an overall view on what was really happening around him and what's going on with URL and how they operate. And that's what makes this first round so fucking effective. I hate that this nigga Glue Easy had to die for our sins so that Jerry Wess could be great, but it was a masterpiece. And unfortunately for Glue Easy, him attempting to do something similar just paled in comparison, no pun intended, in an effort to make a statement with some of the things that he had to say in this battle. If you look at his third round, he got a little flustered and he was trying to, it looked like freestyle his way through it and not fuck up and make sure that this battle stayed a good battle. And he got his way through it. But when you have battles like this where you don't give 3 solid rounds or you didn't fuck up your own content, that's the separation between getting these looks that you sitting up here saying that you're not getting and doing what Jerry Wess did and being able to prove to them with no doubt that you are more than capable of handling the competition that you asking for at this point in your career. So at this point in the video, I'm going to cut. I'm going to begin to play clips from Jerry Wess's first round, and we're going to break down piece by piece what Jerry is talking about. I'm not going to just leave you hanging with, yo, that was a fire first round, he said some fire shit. No, it's some gems in there. We're going to talk about it right fucking now.
Had me hype at first saying, we gonna get you on Smack Volume. Day 2, they...
Obviously, being a part of a Smack Volume card is a big look for any battle rapper trying to make a name for himself in the URL. And he made a joke about, you know, being on day 2. Now, you're on day 2, which is still a good look. But you have to realize that telling a battle rapper he gonna be on day 2 is a little bit of a slight in your head. You feel like you worthy of a day 1 showing, and you know that the bigger look is to be on the card with the bigger names of that weekend. Here's the thing. You're not going to tell me that Jerry Wess, the way he performed, wasn't better than what you got from Swamp and what you got from Ace Amin. Hell, it was better than what you got from Reed Dollars. So I'm sure that if you're looking at this now after the fact, it's like, damn, Jerry Wess definitely should have been on day 1.
They said I ain't hit the main stage because I ain't talk shit. Guess by now I could have had live battles. Chess and Ab ain't said a word to each other, and they kicked off Gnome as a surprise battle.
I can't speak to what Chess and Av actually did as far as talking shit or doing promo and all that shit. But what's one of the things that we always say as fans, or at least bloggers, we try to encourage these MCs to do a lot of fucking promo, talk shit to the other battle rappers, and put yourself out there like an Ace Amin, and do a lot of interviews and make yourself known to the public that you here, you want to battle, you want the attention, you want the spotlight, and you willing to get out here and talk your shit. Jerry Wess, like he said, maybe not to the amount that I would want or somebody else would want, or hell, that the URL would want, but he has been talking his shit. He has done a lot of promo, and to his credit, much to what he's saying, it's not like he hasn't done some of the shit that URL will require a motherfucker to do in order to get the spotlight put on them.
Y'all push who y'all want. Everybody else is a damn joke, so I'ma do what I want. And niggas ain't telling me where I can't go.
Now, this part of the round right here, you can't see it because I can't screen record that part of the clip. But this nigga Jerry Wess is turned directly to Smack in his face, saying all the shit that he's saying right now. He's basically saying, look, yo, y'all niggas pushing who y'all want to push. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't give a fuck about us. And you're not going to tell me where I can't rap. And I feel, Jerry, on that aspect. It's like, if you're not going to book me on these cards, then you're not going to tell me where I can't go, because I got to sit when you ready to move me. But what else do I have to do? He just said it. What else do I have to do besides talk shit and promo to get the looks that I feel like I'm worthy of? I should be able to battle who the fuck I want then, if you're not going to move your feet until you fucking ready. I can't encourage you to do it. I can't talk you into doing it. And I got to sit it out. I got to sit and wait. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to go battle where I want. And that's been the top tier's advice to all these niggas. If you think back, a lot of these top tiers have said, y'all niggas are stupid for signing contracts. You can't do shit until a URL allows you to do it. Don't sign shit. Go battle and get your money and make a name for yourself. And then, as a desired talent, as a demand, they have no choice but to book you.
Even that little bit of bread they've been giving me, I never complained about all of that.
These niggas is not getting top tier money. So at the same time, while they also not really getting booked like that, when they finally get booked, it's not for a bag. It ain't for a whole bunch of fucking money. So these niggas is sitting on the side waiting for a phone call that may or may not come based on what the URL is trying to do. Because it's all these names in that bottom tier, almost mid-tier type level, and everybody can get booked for every fucking card. And then when you do get a call, it's for a little bit of money. Of course these niggas is upset. And Jerry Wess is one of the niggas who's very talented, who should be getting more calls and not getting them.
No disrespect to you, Glue, and I know I ain't get to you on my first shot. It's just funny to me how this is my fourth Goonie, and I still ain't get Twerk yet.
Twerk has been deemed a ticket seller. He is box office material. Whether he chokes, whether he stumbles, whether he jerseys. And I know niggas always steal deposits, all this, no matter what Twerk does, he's on these cards. And like Jerry Wess just said, he's battling all the Goonies except Twerk. Now, having watched this performance, do you think Jerry Wess and Twerk would make for a crazy battle? Yeah, but you know what? We're not going to get that. Or at least not now. And we haven't gotten it up to this point because Twerk is considered a top tier, and they're not going to just give Jerry Wess these plates. Why? Because they booked them when they ready to book them, like Jerry Wess is saying. And verse Twerk is just not in the cards yet.
Cause y'all be trying to bottom of the card niggas. After I thought about everything, I realized it wasn't me. It was y'all niggas.
Y'all be trying to bottom of the card niggas. And then I realized it wasn't me. It was y'all niggas. There is such a heavy weight that comes with a statement like that. The reason being is this nigga acknowledges the fact that he is a great talent in this league, in battle rap, period. And it's not that he's not worthy of battling these top tier names or being on these big cards, these main stages. It's just the URL penciling him and other niggas to the bottom of these cards versus niggas that they don't necessarily have to battle, that they may be more than worthy of battling other niggas. So salute to Jerry Wess for acknowledging the fact that, nah, I don't gotta sit here and feel down on myself like I ain't done enough. Even if you feel like he lost to Chess, he still had a great performance versus Chess. That hasn't stopped them from booking other niggas who have had losses to motherfuckers and still got bigger plates. It hasn't stopped Twerk from losing battles and getting bigger plates, or Chess losing battles and getting bigger plates. Other MCs who've been in that same position. Nigga, he on to something, bruh.
Making us card fillers. And the main event, well, it's the balance. It used to be bars over names. Now it's ticket sales over talent. But this a business. But this a business. I respect that. It take a lot to invest. Y'all book the vets here and there, but make us work harder so y'all spend less.
Is it fair to say that Tay-Rock emerged out of the bars over names era? When he started having problems with the Midwest niggas and all this shit, the top tiers was complaining. We started getting bars over names. And all this was happening when the money wasn't the way URL wanted it to be. Shit wasn't coming in as fast as they wanted it to come in. But now it's different, see? You got the URL app buzzing. You got the pay-per-views buzzing. Now you can afford to pay these top tiers the money that you want to pay them, all these hundreds of thousands of dollars that niggas is asking for and shit like that, because the money is coming in. Well, why is the money coming in? I wonder who. Oh, it's these bottom tier niggas that they working to death, like the nigga just said. They working these PG, bottom tier, low tier name ass niggas on all these Survivor Series cards and band rooms and all this shit. These niggas is the app fillers. They trying to use the bottom niggas to get money. They trying to use these niggas over and over again at low cost to fill up the app. 3 battles a week, right? And what they doing is the profit that come in from the pay-per-views that they paying the top tiers to be on is coming from the app. The money coming from the pay-per-views, they use that to fuel more. Now, obviously, this is just business, and you're going to pay the bottom tier niggas low cost so that you can use that money that comes in to make the bigger cards. Now, as a fan, I got to acknowledge something. As a fan, I have to acknowledge simply that this is the truth. Yes, we want the bigger names. Yes, we want the most entertaining battlers. Yes, I'm a fan of the golden era and the older names that we believe is going to give us the best possible battles because they more entertaining and it's who we familiar with. But that doesn't change the fact that it's motherfucking talent out here that does deserve shots and should be on these newer cards. So is Jerry right? Is that how the business works? Absolutely, that's how the business works. But you can't overlook the fact that he's 100% right. And feeling the way that he feels is not wrong at all.
They be like, if the fans ask for it, we book it. I guess that works for me. Kind of makes sense. Like how the fans ask for Surf and Reed.
Now, we are well aware of the fallout behind Surf battling Reed. Obviously, nobody asked for that shit. The fans were super confused. There's been a heavy debate over the past few weeks about why Surf is battling Reed. But URL has gone on record and saying multiple times that if the fans demand it and if that's what the fans want to see, then they will book it. Now, in fairness, we haven't been demanding to see Jerry Wess. We haven't been. That people have been asking for him due to his success over the past year and a half, 2 years, something like that. But I got a good feeling that after all this, we definitely gonna see Jerry Wess a lot more, and this is where shit is likely to change. That's all I really got, man. Like, comment, subscribe. You tell me what you think. How did you feel about the battle itself? How did you feel about Jerry Wess in the first round? It's your man Fat Boy, though, signing the fuck off the same way I always do. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same. Hey, yo, Posey! Take us home, Lo.
Please don't unplug the game.